Hey everyone, how was your weekend? Let me know in the side chat. What did you do this weekend? I feel like this weekend is just flown by. I don't feel like I have a whole lot to show for it. I have 11 drafts and they're not even done, and I'm panicking, but I'm not going to panic. I'm just going to do what I can. And let's go up and see who's here. Bonecrack, you were first. Hey, dude, how are you? Glenn is here. Glenn, I have a confession to make. I went over to Scott's channel and I didn't see you talking, so I was checking on you. And Craig, you were always trying to cause trouble. You were here way before I started. I had to restart my computer and everything. None of my videos were playing, and it was, I don't know. I'm glad it's working now, though. Hey, Valerie, how are you? Sorry I wasn't able to work today. I came home and took a nap. So, hey, Maggie. Work, work, work. I know. And I never seem to get ahead. I just work, work, work. Hey, Rita, how are you? How are things going, Rita? Sue, hi. How are you? Good to see you all here. Everybody's just falling in, saying hi. Everybody saying hi. How's the new job going? I'll let you answer that, Rita. Yeah, I had to make a choice, Valerie. I came home and I told Janie, I was like, okay, I really need to work, but my body's telling me I've been fighting off a cold the last couple of days, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take care of myself. So I took a nap. All right. So tonight we're going to take a look at my eBay store and see if it's dying or if it has bounced back. I'm going to be comparing my numbers to September 3rd that I showed you before and let you see where I stand today on my eBay account and let you decide. I'm also going to share some more items that are going to be in my reselling clothing boxes that I'm going to be offering towards the end of October. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway, and then we're going to ship this weekend sales. So the top of the night is by Catherine's, and that's to remind you that if you go over to my store, which is linked below, you get 50% off your entire order by putting in the coupon code Row Your Boat. It's the same code. I meant to change it this week and I forgot, so same code. Other ways you can help this channel is by clicking like, commenting below, and sharing this channel with others. Also, I appreciate if you do shop on Amazon, if you would just use one of my affiliate links. You can shop as you normally would for your personal and business items by using one of those links, and within 24 hours, anything you put in your shopping cart and pay for, I get a small kickback, and I thank you very much. I am saving for a GoPro camera. So right now it's time for us to do concerns and birthdays. So if you know of a concern in the community, please put it in the side chat, or afterwards, please comment below in this video. As usual, we are continuing giving thoughts and prayers to Pat D's, Cindy Y, and Key Lime Kisses Gina, and they are going through treatment right now. All right. So any other concerns, any birthdays coming up, I'll play the birthday song for you if you do. Maggie said, yep, I worked all weekend except when I went out for a funeral. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Maggie, that you went to a funeral. Had a crap week, Sue says. Had to fire an employee. Oh, I've had the worst. 2 flat tires. Oh my gosh, had to spend $700. Not a good week at all. Well, Sue, you've had a hell of a week. Hey, take a glass. I'm drinking champagne. My boss gave me some champagne. It's from Italy. I cannot pronounce it if I tried, but it's pretty good. And that's what I'm drinking tonight. Let me know what you've got in your glass. That's good. You need to take care of you. I thought so. And plus, tonight is the night I stay up late and watch Sister Wives. So I do have a stack of drafts that I need to do. Maybe I'll do those around 11 o'clock tonight. Who knows? I'll be up and early. Tomorrow I have to go thrifting. And tomorrow is the day I also go thrift for you. Those of you who are wanting to reseller clothing boxes, I will be also thrifting for you as well. So yeah, oh no, Sue. She starts tomorrow, Maggie. She's nervous. Did you go to the training today, Rita? How did that go? Because I didn't think you were going to go on the weekend. But don't be nervous. You're going to be fine. You know, I started in my job never having done any legal work at all. And it just takes time. It's just a different way of doing things. And you're a smart person. You're going to do absolutely, absolutely fine. I know it. I just know it. It's going to be so good. For those of you that don't know, Rita's new job, they're going to let her do some eBay while she's up there when it's slow. And that's just like one of the best things you can have a boss that'll let you, work for your business. That's awesome. So right now, let's send out some Juju from Texas, won't we? All right, I hope that brings you some good luck. And I'm going to put a banner down below. It says, let me know if you make a sale during the show and just tell me what you sold and I'll play a song for you. Thank you, Beth, and everyone. You are welcome. I hope that you will at least text me in your spare time and let me know how it's going and also how it's going for your eBay store. So guys, how is eBay going right now for you? I am very curious how it's going for you. If you had slow sales, if it's getting better, if you had great sales and it's getting slower, or if it's the same. I really would like to know, especially from clothing sellers, as clothing is a whole separate ballgame on its own. And I was talking to someone the other day about promoted listings, and I really feel like if you are selling clothing, all clothing across the board, you really need to be promoting above trending, because a lot of my items are trending at 12%, 11%. So if I put 8% across the board, I'm going to miss out on some of those sales. So I've got mine right now, 2 above trending, not to exceed 16%. The only items that I know right now are Alfred Dunner, that sometimes comes in at 16%, but we don't know if those numbers are accurate, right? And I end my promoted listings every day around 3 o'clock, and I wait 45 minutes and I put them back up. And the reason I do that is because trending rates change on a daily basis. And so something that was trending yesterday at 8% may be trending at 10% tomorrow. So it kind of helps adjust that if you turn them off and turn them on. I know it is a pain in the butt. It's just something I do every day. So today was pretty good sale wise. Awesome, Valerie. 2 pairs of jeans going out slow. Have to, yeah, 2 pairs of jeans. Okay, so you got a sale so far. Awesome. Okay, well, main thing is to look at that traffic, Rita. And yeah, Valerie said she'll do a sales dance for you. Well, maybe someday I'll have Valerie on live and she can do the sales dance for. She did that for me today. We were working, or maybe it was yesterday. I don't know. I'm getting my days mixed up. And she wanted to make sales, so she did a sales dance. It was so cute. eBay is definitely slow. Poshmark is dead. I agree. Poshmark is really dead. I've only got one going out on Poshmark today. And now yesterday I did 287, I believe, on eBay. And today I think I'm at 165. So I've had a really good weekend on eBay. We're going to talk about that. Promoted, trending plus, and very competitive categories. I agree, Craig. And like I said, I end them every day because they go up and down. And who knows if they're even correct, right? Who knows? Just sold a sprocket a minute ago. Okay, I started 10 minutes ago. So Swamp Picker, I guess I'll have to play a song for you. My gosh, let's just go with the newest one. Here we go. Congratulations, Glenn. Way to go, Glenn. Glenn always makes a sale during my show. I don't know what that's all about. Maggie says I use the dynamic setting, which automatically changes according to the trending rate. Yeah, that's what I do. I do the automated and I cap it at 16. So I don't know. I watch the graph on performance of the promoted listings. Once I see it trending down, I end and restart it. That's a great idea, Craig. That's awesome. Okay, so let me go ahead and just pull out the old Ye bullet journal here. I got my little graph and just tell you a couple of numbers. In September, I listed 360 items. I sold about 212, I think. I sold 159 items on eBay. My gross sales were 3746.21. That's 3,746.21. My ASP was $23.56, which went up about $1.25. So I'm about $350 gross over August, because you guys know my August sucked. On Poshmark, I sold 53 items. My gross was $1,330, which is $1,330. It was about $200 more than August, but still not a great number when I go back and look at April, May, June. And my ASP was $25.09. Now, what we're going to look at now, which I'm going to have to pull over, is some of these graphs and just kind of give you an idea. And if you have any, by looking at these graphs and things like that, if you have any suggestions for me, any, you look at the graph and you're like, hey, this is what I see, by all means, please tell me. I got to put the glasses on. Hate this. Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at the dashboard traffic. So where is that? All right. I'm going to pull this over. This is from September 3rd, by the way. This is what was going on in my store September 3rd. Maybe if I make this a little bit bigger, you can see. So yeah, on September 3rd, I was down 14.2 in impressions. Right now, I'm up 8.1. Click-through was 0, because if we look at my impressions in a minute, you'll see nobody was seeing my items, so how can they click on them? My page views were down 16.3. They're now up 8.8. And my sales conversion rate is down 0.5. And in September 3rd, and now it's down 0.0. So there's that. All right, then I'm going to go to this next one. This is the traffic tab. So let's go to the traffic tab. I'm going to pull that up. Bring this over so you can see. Whoa. Man, that didn't like that. That's saying you got too much on your screen. Can I make it smaller? Come on. Must have hit something. I'm not doing the right one. Hold on. There we go. Okay, so this was August 4th. And then here was September 3rd, which is, if I can just get this over a little bit more. There we go. So there's September 2nd. There's September 2nd. Everything was going below the lines, way below the lines. And then right about here, this is when I got back, September 13th. That was the day after I got back. Is that a coincidence? I don't know. From my trip, everything started going up. See? So, I don't know. What do you think, guys? I don't think being out of town helped me much, but I don't know. All right, let me see. This next one I'm supposed to look at is sales. So let me go to sales. So you can see yesterday I did really well, 286.83. Right now I'm at 158. I think I had to give I gave a refund for combined shipping. I think that's why I was thinking the 164. All right, so this month, now of course we're only on the 1st, right? So of course that's not going to be, but looky here. This was, did I move it again? What did I do? Okay, so this was so from September 1st to September 3rd, I grossed $169. And just for today, I've done 158. Okay, so I've already made almost as much today gross as I did in 3 days last month. What do you think about that? Like that's pretty awesome. Now, it says I have my net sales are way up, but that's because I haven't done my shipping yet today. So that's why that's way up. Once I do my shipping tonight, I think I have 18 items to ship out on eBay. Once I do that, this number is going to go way down. I'm trying to figure out how to, what I'm trying to figure out how to do is to get my cost of, I mean, not my cost of goods, my fees down. And I thought maybe I would try using Ground Advantage for my priority as the first choice. But when I go over there to Ground Advantage, it costs like $8.50 just to send to Zone 1. And I charge $8.99 for priority, so I don't think that's really going to work. So I'm about the same as I was this year. Yeah. So see, I'm a little bit down right now, more than I was on September 3rd for the year. And I don't like that number, but it's not, I mean, it's not too bad. But see, look here, net sales down 40%. And now it's going back up. So I don't know, but I haven't done shipping yet. But I don't know. I think that was the last one I wanted to do. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, I don't think my store is dying. I think in August and early September, I was really, really panicking and I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do. And I talked to a bunch of people and I just decided, don't change a bunch of stuff. Don't change a bunch of stuff. And just try to write it out and borrow from my savings if I have to. So what I did on the last day of September, I was able to pay my portion of our bills, and then I had $400 extra to put in savings. But I'm trying to figure out how to keep my fees down. I've done all my bookkeeping now for the IRS up through August, and I'm looking at my my expenses, and I just think they're too high. But I don't know what else to do. I don't know what to cut out. I need business cards. I need poly bags. I need Rolo labels. And I need inventory. And I'm trying to get the cheapest, but, good quality items. So if any of you have any ideas about how to get my expenses down, let me know. Now, I did have to buy a light kit this year, and I did have to buy the ring light that's just sitting there and rotting. And Sue, was it you that recommended this light kit to me? I'm thinking it might have been you. Let me know in the chat, Sue. Were you the one that recommended this light kit over here? Well, y'all have to look at my messy office, but see that light right there? That's stuff everywhere. But I really like those lights, and I think it might have been you. I don't know. I really like those lights, and I just dropped one on the floor and it didn't break. I just hit it, and I've dropped it twice now and it has not broken. So that's a winner for me. So I don't know. How do y'all keep your expenses down? It's a constant with me. Like I'm always, finding things, but I don't know. Let's see. What else do I have on my notes here? I wanted to tell you about. So my conclusion is my store is not dying, but I think I need to be cautious. I really think I need to be cautious and give it a little bit longer before I can say I'm not. So I've decided not to go on Mercari. I told you guys if my store kept dropping and dropping, I was going to go on Mercari. It's going up. So luckily. Oh, by the way, if any of you sell on Depop, and anybody who watches later, if you sell on Depop, Crystal, I think you do. If you would be willing to answer some questions for a teenager who is on Depop, she really wants to ramp up what she's selling and she needs some guidance. I'm going to guide her in areas like where she can get some inventory, how she can store her items. I believe she's 15 or 16 years old, and pretty much everything that she's been thrifting is selling for her. So she obviously has a knack at it, and she's really interested, but she has some Depop questions that I just can't answer. Or if you know of a YouTuber who does Depop and has really good content, if you could just give me that and then I can forward it to her, you know, I would love that. And she will love that. All right, so let's see. We got 12 people here. I hope you're hitting the thumbs up. You don't use a lot of, it wasn't you? Okay, I don't know who it was. It's driving me crazy. Okay, so right now we are going to do a giveaway. Are you ready? Tonight, I am going to be giving away a Dritz Snag Nabbit. I talk about this tool all the time. It's great for getting snags out of sweaters. If you use Snag Nabbit, let me know in the chat. And Valerie, I know you use one. This one has been partially open because I bought 2 of them and I started to open it and I caught myself and I said, no, I'm going to give this one away. If you want to win this, then you need to answer the question I'm getting ready to give you in the chat. If you do not want this Snag Nabbit, please don't answer. And if I have several people answer, then I know there's an interest and I will buy some more and have them next week and give out more. But this, guys, if you sell sweaters, this is an awesome tool. So, yep, you use one. I know. So we got 12 people here, so there should be at least a couple of people who would like a Snag Nabbit. All right. So are you ready to write in the side chat the answer to this question? All right. Are you ready? All right. What state did I visit in September? That's the question. Long pause. Either no one wants one or they don't know the answer. North Carolina. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, Maggie, you want it. Maggie, I have your address. Hey, Junk Girl Patty. Okay, so Junk Girl Patty obviously wants one too. So I'm going to order a few more so I can give a few more away probably next Sunday. But Maggie, I want you to send me your address. I want to make sure I have the correct address for you. Just send it to me tonight and I will get this in the mail probably Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to be shipping it tonight. All right. And it may actually come in, it may actually go in a regular envelope. I may be that cheap. So, you know, if it gets lost, you know, I'll eat the money. So, but anyway, so yeah, if we've got 3 people here, answering. So that tells me maybe I need to get a few more. So I want everybody to have one. They're so awesome. They're absolutely awesome. Okay, so let me go back to my notes and make sure we got that. Okay, Tuesday at 9 a.m., a new video is uploading. It is for my September sales, items that were lightning fast sellers. I listed them in September and they sold in September. All right, so you want to look for that if you're selling clothing. And also, I'm going to be putting together reseller clothing boxes, and they're going to have a lot of the same brands that are in that video. So on my last live stream, I think it was Wednesday when I went to the Pink concert, I show you some of the items that I pulled, but I've pulled a few more. Now, these items are not coming from my inventory room. I don't want you guys to think, oh, Beth's just going to her inventory room. She's pulling stuff that's not selling and she's trying to sell it to me. No, this stuff is coming directly from the thrift store. When I say pulling, it means I'm pulling them out of the thrift bags. I am not cherry picking. I'm trying to put nice items with good brands in the boxes. All right. You won't be seeing plain t-shirts or things like that in there. You won't be seeing swimsuits because a lot of people don't sell swimsuits. Okay, I do, but a lot of people don't. You'll be seeing nice, you know, tunics and skirts, and you may even see some dresses. The only thing that I don't put in the boxes are items that weigh over 1 pound because I'm trying to get at least 25 items in each box. And so I have to put kind of a weight limit on it. So there are a couple of dresses, and I'm getting ready to show you some of the items that I pulled, okay? And I know I have a jumpsuit in here. So let me just pull this over. Right now, the sizes are extra large and up. If people start telling me, hey, I don't sell plus sizes, I'd rather have lower sizes, like extra small to large, I'm willing to do that. This is just a starting place for me. I need to shrink my inventory right now in my room. I have way too much stuff to list. And then I keep hearing people say, I can't find these brands where I live, or I see them, but they're like, $8-10. And, I want to be able to offer the service to people. So I should have known. I did enough planning to get there before I had to cancel my trip. I don't know what to say to that, Maggie. I grieve about that a lot. I still do. Okay, so let me show you some of the things that are going to be in the boxes. This is an Alfred Dunner 1X. This is a gorgeous purple mosaic crinkle top. It's just amazing. Okay. The other great thing about my boxes is it's going to be partially manifested, which means it's going to tell you the list of the brands that you will find in the boxes before you buy them. And so when you see what's in there, then you can pick which box you want. You already know what you're getting. It's going to be no surprises. All right. All right. So this next one is an Anna extra large. This is a sleeveless jumpsuit. Anna sells really, really well for me. And this is just a really cute jumpsuit with pockets. Whoops. So someone's going to be getting that. This is a pair of Torrid size 2. These are elastic waist capris. Very, very casual. All right. Right now I'm trying to see if I can get 30 in a box, but I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. Liz and Me 3X. This is a really cute top. This is by Maggie Barnes. It's a size 5X. This has metallic thread throughout. I don't know if you can see it, but it has metallic thread throughout. Short sleeve. This is by Lands' End, another one of my most popular brands. If you watch my Souls video on Tuesday, you'll see Lands' End. Size 22W. This is a really pretty gray. This could either be dressed up or dressed down. Callie, I'm sorry. I'm scaring my dog. Sorry. This is by CJ Banks. CJ Banks is this is a 1X. I find CJ Banks quite often, not a whole lot anymore, but I'll hear a lot of people tell me they don't have CJ Banks in their area. This has a lot of rhinestones in it. Very sparkly. You're almost done. I just wanted to, okay, this is a camisole by Ink International 16W. What I like about it is it's got a lot of sequins on it. This is very, very pretty. This is not, I don't think this is something you would wear. You would wear something over it, but you would wear this to go out. So also my policy is if you find a flaw that I missed, all you have to do is message me. I'll make it right. Okay. And also if you know people that don't follow my channel, if they're needing inventory, if you send them my way, I'd appreciate it. I don't know how long it's going to take to get this going, but also if you message me now, in the near future, I will present these boxes to you first before I put them on social media. So you'll get first pick. Okay, this is a Red Heather Avenue 2024 knit top, long sleeve, very pretty. Like I said, if you watch my last video, I had like 3 Catherines in there. I had a Quacker Factory. I'm going to try to put a Quacker Factory in every single box because I hear people don't see it. Maggie McNaughton 1X. This is I just got something. This is a knit tank top. And this last one is Isaac Mizrahi Live 3X. All right, long sleeve, very classy. So I still have about 5 more items to put in this box. I'm just gonna smash it over there. Allie, I'm so sorry, baby. My poor dog. I scare her every freaking time. Let me go back up and see what people are saying. How are you doing, Patty? I missed you. I had so much fun with you. Patty was a blast. We had a great time. I feel like I made a lifelong friend in Patty. Hey, Mike, how are you? Man, it's hot in here. I gotta turn my fan on. Maybe the champagne. I don't know. So I don't know. Anybody have any pointers for reseller boxes? Is there anything I'm missing out on doing? Like, am I not offering the right service? Like, I just want to make sure I offer a really good service and, good prices and free shipping on all the boxes and, just things like that. So, we got to start shipping here. I got to change screens. I think I may have just gotten an offer. So I was telling someone the other day, I got a $3 offer on something that was on sale for $29.69. So I countered it $29.68. I am not playing these games. I'm just not. Oh, you had fun too? I'm so glad, Patty. I'm so glad too. I wonder where Barry is. Oh no, I'm getting a message. Let me see what this message is. Hold on. Okay. You know what? Okay, here's my pet peeve. Oh, that's my fault. It says in the description it's machine washable. And she's asking me if it's machine washable. Don't y'all just hate that? So I'm going to reply. It says machine washable. Do they call those item specifics? Does the buyer call those item specifics? I don't know. In the item specifics. I'm going to point that out to her because I need her to know that she's not reading. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just answering the question. It says machine washable in the item specifics. But I think they need to know, oh, yeah, I missed that. Maybe I need to be more careful next time. It's a good mix of items. Okay, good. I'm glad you said that, Sue, because I don't know. You think you put in good items. Yeah. I mean, I think as long as you know what to expect. I mean, guys, if you ever bought wholesale boxes and they tell you, oh, I'm going to give you all these good brands, and then you pick them up and they're not brands that you know, they're not brands that you sell. You list them anyway, and sometimes they don't ever sell. Well, I'm trying to put stuff in there that is going to sell. Excuse me. Okay, the bubbles are starting to get to me. All right, so let me see. We have some really awesome sales here. My swimsuits are selling. My men's shirts are selling. Okay, this one here is Croft Barrow. So let me find it because they're not in alphabetical order. I have them because I have a couple of bundle orders. So this one sold for $27.08. Why do I have two of me? I have two of me here. That's not good. This was listed on September 5th, by the way. You can tell because of the number up there. So it's over, and so this was Croft Barrow. It's a nightgown, a 2X. So some of you know I've been selling, nightgowns and night shirts, and so yeah, $27.08 on that one. So that didn't even make it a month. And I was always told that Croft Barrow is like such a cheap brand, but somebody wants it, right? Hey, Adam. How are you? You missed half my show. That's okay. It's fine. You were probably watching football, huh? The Astros won the division. We're going to the playoffs. We barely did it, but we squeezed by. I was glad because there wasn't any cussing in my house today. So, all right. Y'all just keep on talking. Let me know if you sell something. I'm just going to share with you what I'm packing. I got to get rid of this bullet journal. It's in my way, and I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to lose it. My bullet journal is my life. So the kid that I was telling you about that's selling on Depop, I don't know. Her dad says I recommended the bins a long time ago. That must have been before COVID. And he said he took her to the bins the other day and it was crazy. And he felt like he was in the middle of a koi pond and he got kind of anxious. And so he doesn't want to go back. So he wanted some ideas about where he could take her thrifting. That would be, a little bit calmer, not so crazy, not so cutthroat, and she would get some good stuff at a great price. So I am going to give her my honey hole. I don't give anybody else my honey hole, but the only reason I'm giving it to her is because she doesn't sell the same things I sell. So that's why I'm going to do that. But I may even take her the first time and go with her, and I don't know. Going back over to this here. It looks like you had a great time at the concert. I did. And Brandy Carlisle opened for her. She was awesome. I have to be honest with you, I mainly pay for the ticket just for the last song, just to watch her fly. That's really, everything else is great, but I live for that last number. Just getting questions on eBay. Fasting, no watched Mike, then a little streamer. You watched Mike? Okay. All right, let me go back up because I missed some. I had a picture with the ruler and potential buyer wanted me to put a pop soda can next to it. Needless to say, I told her to refer to the pictures. Okay. We get all kinds of questions, don't we? Drinking lots of black coffee. Oh, gosh. Adam, you missed the giveaway for a Snaggler Waggler or something like that. It's called a Drit Snag Nabbit, and I'm going to order more this week, and I'll have some more giveaways, Adam. And you would have known the answer to the question. It was super easy. The bins aren't for everyone. I can't do them. Thanks, Patty. Yeah, I like to mentor people, especially young people, because just think if you were doing this when you were 15, the possibilities of growth and learning are endless for her. I mean, she's getting in on the ground floor of these new platforms like Whatnot and Jamble and even Depop. I mean, Depop is relatively young. She's just got she's got a knack. Her dad said she picked out a pair of sweatpants by Victoria's Secret, and she told her dad, she goes, these will sell. And she listed them on Depop, and he said like they were sold in like 2 hours, and he was just like, and he's thinking about building her a she shed. So what a dad, right? She may be watching later. I don't know. If you are, hi Ivy. I'm getting my first knee lubricant injection tomorrow. Oh yeah, Jania's got to go get hers this week. When she goes, she gets them in both knees. I don't know how she does it. Yeah, TikTok also for young people. Hey, Texas Bandits here. How are you, Phil? Good to see you. All right, let's go on to the next one. This sold for $29.57. It was also listed in September. So now I bought a lot of this brand from that lady that had all those clothes. Remember? Honey Me Curvy. But I found this at my honey hole, and I knew it would sell because I have sold almost every single item I got from that lady in her garage. So if you see Honey Me Curvy, you need to grab that brand. It is awesome. And super fast, sold in, like a month. Again, that one, I sold it for $29.57. So let's go ahead. It goes to Sandra. It's a good brand. And that's a brand that I would put in your reseller box because I see it. You know, I don't see it all the time, but that's okay. I'm willing to, you know, boy, I hope this doesn't weigh over a pound. This feels kind of heavy. No, okay. I'm a terrible judge of spatial things, volume, um, feet and yards and cups and quarts and obviously ounces. So like when I go to the bins, I think, oh, this is only going to cost me like $5. It's usually double that because I just have no clue. Yeah, so I just going to go for 14 ounces. So Adam's drinking coffee. What I'm drinking champagne. What is everyone else drinking? And what have you got coming up this week? Anything? I did go and visit my parents today, and we just had lunch. It was a very quick visit, but they're not going to be watching this, so I guess I can say it. They got new granite countertops in their kitchen, and it looks like blood veins going across the kitchen counter. I mean, when I first walked in, I thought they had spilled something on the counter, and I was like, put my hand down. I'm like, oh no, they spilled something on their counter. No, it's part of the counter, and I think it's disgusting. And they're just like, how do you like our kitchen counters? And I'm like, oh boy, they're great. Love to have blood veins going across my kitchen counter. No, but I guess if they like them. Let's see who else we got here. Just making sure Hole for Beth is the bomb. What does that say? Hole. Honey hole. Okay. You're drinking water, Rita. Good for you. I should be. Water for me, cat sitting tomorrow, and listing daily. Oh, you're sitting for a cat. How nice. All right. Let me make sure this isn't my bundle sale. That's one thing I'm always worried about on here is that I'm going to mess up. Okay, this is by Woman Within. It sold for $22.45. It was listed way back in last October. So, you know, it's been sitting around. So there you go. Just a shirt with pockets. Not anything exceptional. But $22.45. I'm not going to complain about this. Goes to Glenda. Glenda lives in Georgia. Nobody made a sale since Glenn. Somebody's got to come up behind Glenn and make another sale. Patty's drinking flavored water. I left my water in my car today, by the way. I did have some water in the car. Oh, Diet Coke. Way to go. That's my drink. Too many old fashions last night. Diet Coke is my drink. 3 doctor's appointments Monday through Wednesday. Don't get old. Chick Picker says, I miss listing clothing. Come on over to the dark side, Valerie. I love it. I still love it. I bitch about it all the time. But I was telling Valerie today or yesterday, like I said, I can't even remember. If I do add a niche, it will be totally something different from clothing. It will probably be ephemera. If I ever get to where I feel like I need to add something else. But ephemera is long tail, but it doesn't take up much space. I can find it quite easily at estate sales and garage sales, and it's usually cheap. And I really enjoy it because I enjoy learning about history. But for right now, I'm sticking with clothing as long as it is good for me. I do pet sitting as my side hustle. That is an awesome. I would love that. I love animals, so that would be my thing. Hope your appointments go well, Adam. Patty says yes. We all hope that. Pomegranate lemonade water. Ooh, that sounds good. Okay, so this is one of my last. I think I bought probably had like 20 of these dresses, and I think I'm getting down to close to the end. This one only sold for, well, this one sold for $29.19. Listed it in August. This is one of those vintage Miss Dorby dresses. I kind of wish they'd bring some more into the honey hole. I should have bought every single freaking one of those dresses, but I chickened out. I was being cheap, and they just had too many of the same size and the same color and style. And I was like, I don't want, 3 of the same. That's a dumb idea. I should have bought every single freaking one. So I don't know. $29.19 is what that sold for. And they didn't start selling for me until I did find that many. And then that's when the sales took off, is when I had a lot of choices. So let's see. This feels kind of heavy again. Got it down as, oh man, it's barely going to go. I think it'll be £1, okay. If not, the post office can charge me, but I don't think I'm going to go over £1. What are some brands of clothing that you guys are selling that you're not seeing me sell? Because I'm very interested in that, and knowing that. I mean, do y'all sell plus sizes or regular sizes? You always forget if Chick Picker is an A or an O. Do you mean an E or an O? Not an A or an O? Now, I love listing cookbooks. I will say that, Maggie. I enjoyed my cookbooks. But they take up more room than the ephemera. And right now, my deal is space. I really enjoy. I could find cookbooks all the time at the bins. Nobody wanted them. Nobody wanted them. And I loved them. And around Christmas time, oh my gosh, those cookbooks start selling. Those, the ones I'm talking about, in the spiral, like the church cookbooks, and everybody gets together and sends in a recipe. Why is this thing not printing? I know I told it to print. No, I am not going crazy. Hold on. Technical difficulties. This goes to Marlene in Colorado. Well, crap. See why I don't like my Rollo? It can't make a decision whether it's going to print or not. Drives me crazy. And now I just dropped the label on the floor. She lives in Cortez, Colorado. I think I've actually been there. Sounds very familiar. See, I need to go back up here and see. Why are we saying sorry to Valerie? Can you list maybe once a month, Valerie? Oh, I think you're saying sorry you missed clothing. Can you list maybe once a month, Valerie? I mean, Valerie, don't you have inventory that's clothing? Can't you list some of it? I thought you had some in your death pile. Community cookbooks, that's what they're called. I know you do well with them, Maggie. How much will you pay for them? I typically paid 50 cents, no, a quarter, 10 cents, up to $2, but very rarely $2. It had to be something really awesome. Why are you sorry, Patty? I think she's just saying because you were missing. Oh, she misspelled your name. We still know who you are. Just call me Val. I don't pick up a lot of clothes. If I do, usually outdoor gear or jackets. Yeah, you'll see a jacket on my solds video on Tuesday that I just picked up. It's like a hunting jacket. It sold almost right away. My zebra won't print. Trying to get the thermal printer expert to contact me. It's been a week. I messaged his friend to tell me how to check it. Tell him to check his IG. I do have some, but I don't have a place to picture them. Oh, that's right. Okay, it's your photo room. Well, dang it. This is by Calvin Klein. And again, I'm just trying to be careful, make sure I don't send. This one sold for $31.58. It was listed in May. It is just a tunic. Why it went for $35, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty. It's asymmetric, but that was a real surprise. And it also has a faint spot on the front. I hope that person read that and saw my little arrow right there pointing to the spot. That one might come back, but if it comes back as an INAD, I will win because I disclosed it. So I don't know. Some people don't care about that, I guess. I don't know. I'm surprised I listed it that high. But this goes to Karen in Columbus, Ohio. Thanks, Karen. That one doesn't have a thank you on it, so I'm skipping that one. And that's the wrong color. Beth, get it together. I don't think I should be drinking champagne anymore. All right. I seem to have it together tonight. 10 cents to $1. Yeah, that's the basically flea markets. I used to get them a lot at flea markets for 10 cents. I only will pay $2. The only time I've ever paid $2 was at a regular Goodwill, and it had to be something really, really good. And I can't remember, but most of them were 10 cents to 99 cents. 99 cents was usually my top that I would pay. And they sell so well around the holidays. Don't you agree, Maggie? Do yours sell well around the holidays? Okay, let me make sure I'm not doing too many things at one time here. Finally sold something during the show. 2 Pokemon cards. Way to go, Craig. Let's go back to our original Cha-Ching song. Started it all. Way to go, Craig. Pokemon cards. Awesome. Maggie, I got an INAD today. Buyer said the color was completely different than shown in the listing. Oh, that's ridiculous. I got an item taken down yesterday. It was a Built Ford Tough t-shirt. I've had it like listed for like over a year, and it got taken down as counterfeit. So I left it up on Poshmark. So, but I'm sorry that happened to you. Lauren Conrad, Takari, Jason Maxwell, Vanity are the brands I sold this weekend. Awesome. The Takara I don't recognize. Jason Maxwell I don't recognize. I have some Lauren Conrads. They don't really move that well for me. The ones I'm listing now I actually got in a bundle of 20 for 50 cents. You go, girl. That seems to be clothing buyers' go-to INAD, unfortunately. No, I haven't gotten an INAD in probably over 2 years. So I wouldn't say that, Adam. Do you use your color wheel, Maggie, on that one? Do you know if you have your color wheel on that one? You might be able to fight it if you have your color wheel. Okay, I can't ship this one because this is one of the bundles. All right. All right, this one was listed in July. It's up for $24.59. It's by Basic Edition. You know, again, this is really to me a cheap brand, but people like it, and it was cute. I don't know. I still pick it up. Do you any of you sell Basic Editions? What do you think of it? If it's cute, I pick it up. This goes to Levon in Honolulu. Woohoo! Wish I was there. Yeah, I haven't had an INAD in, well, it was before I joined that group 2 years ago. So that was 2 years ago. Knock on wood. Watch me get one tomorrow. Watch me get one tomorrow now. This is only 5 ounces. It's so lightweight, which is $4.44 to get the Honolulu. I mean, who can beat that, right? $4.44 to get something to Honolulu, Hawaii. I mean, we complain about the post office, but I mean, give me a break. That's pretty cheap, right? Okay, I'm waiting for my label to come up. I don't know. The 5th episode of my OCD podcast is launching tomorrow. If any of you know anyone with OCD, please send them my way. I am now on Google, Spotify, and Apple, iTunes. And probably going to be on, and I'm on YouTube. And I'm trying to get onto Stitcher right now. All right. The ones I'm listed. Okay, she did that. Got that. Yippee. What's a yippee for? Man, y'all are going too fast. Hold on. Craig got the new cha-ching video. No, that's actually the old cha-ching video. That's what started it all. Trying to go back and go in order. I sold a pair of shoes by the brand One Soul that has interchangeable toppers for $90 yesterday. Way to go, Maggie. That's an awesome sale. Look at me. I'm throwing my trash in with my inventory. Okay, no more champagne for you, Beth. Special, I guess, Adam. What do you mean? Because I don't get INADs, Craig? Like, I list clothing. I mean, I don't know. I guess a lot of clothing sellers get INADs. I don't know. I mean, I put every single item specific I could possibly do it. What brand did you have them in the item specifics? That's a good question. I have no idea. It was a Gildan. That's why. And it probably was because it was an old shirt that I've recycled before. So it probably was counterfeit. I'm not fighting it or anything. It's just in there and it's floating around. But yeah, it was a Gildan. So it probably was counterfeit. Yeah. So my usuals, Chico's, LuLaRoe, and Taylor, Lane Bryant. Yes, for you, LuLaRoe, you'll see some LuLaRoe on my Solds video on Tuesday. No, I listed it before I started using the color wheel. Now, there you go. See, the color wheel is going to help you a lot. I hope it won't hurt me too much. I already have a stack of late shipments on my record from the day I spent in the ER and couldn't ship a few weeks ago. Hey, have you called eBay about that or have them call you? Okay, there's a story behind these pants that I sold. Let me finish here. Okay, it was different, I thought. Okay, let me just keep going. Going to watch a little football and go to sleep. Night, Adam. Thanks for coming by. Hit that like button. Okay, there's a story behind these pants. I thought I had them pulled up, but they sold for $18. And I've had them listed I'll have to look and see if they'll ever pull them up. I sold them on Poshmark. They were listed in July. And every single day, I'm not exaggerating. I get people watching these pants. They were listed for $30. And I get people watching them and liking them, and I keep sending an offer for $20. My deal was $10 less than it was listed for, and $5.95 shipping. And nobody would buy them. And so today, I think it was, I thought, well, let me try $18, and they grabbed it finally. I'm glad I went down $2. So they sold. They're out of there. It was just nobody wanted them for 20, but hey, they'll take them for 18. I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't know. But I'm just glad to get rid of them because it just kept popping up. And I'm like, what is the deal? Why does everybody like these pants, but they don't want to buy them for $20? It was the price. Sorry about my dog. She's out there barking at the possum. So this goes to Aaron in Chester, Virginia, wherever that is. That's the one sale I think I have on Poshmark tonight to ship for the whole weekend. Man, that is sad. That's really sad. So I guess I can go ahead and close the Poshmark window out. Maggie, I would think that, I don't know if you can do it now. I think if it would have been closer to when you were in the ER, you could have called them. But if you can send them some kind of receipt or something, they might still be able to help you. But have them call you. Don't sit on the phone waiting for them. I don't understand why sellers call eBay and then they complain because they can't get through. Just have them call you, and it usually takes 2 or 3 minutes, and they'll call you and list while you're waiting. I've never called them. And I'm getting to the point where I don't even do the Facebook Messenger thing anymore. I think it's better to talk to a real person, really. All right, this was a Christmas sweatshirt, Nightmare Sandy Claus, right up your alley, Rita. So for $28.59, it was listed in July. So a lot of these July listings are selling right now. Cute, huh? And they call him Sandy Claus. So, and it's real lightweight, so it won't cost much to ship. Man, I'm so glad my bathing suits are starting to sell though. I really took a chance on bathing suits and it paid off. I think I sold 3 or 4 this week. Stephanie in California wants this sweatshirt. Rita, I thought of you when I bought this. I always think of you when I buy Nightmare stuff. What else do you guys want to talk about tonight? Trying to think if I have any funny stories, but I really don't, because it's been a hard week. We haven't had a lot of laughing going on. We've just been run down and trying to stay well. I was really surprised when I went to North Carolina that you can't even buy a face mask at an airport. Like, they don't have them, and they don't require that you wear them anymore. And I was really a little nervous on the plane without a mask, and I left mine at home. So Barry and I bought me one at a garage sale for $1, and I had that one with me on the way back, but I didn't wear it truthfully because there were very many people on the plane. I had the whole row to myself, and just whenever I felt like I was around a lot of people, I put it on. But they don't even provide them, and they don't sell them nowhere. I don't know. Can you guys wait for just a second? I'm so sorry. Hold on just a second. I have a hold on. Okay, guys, thanks for hanging with me. I'm sorry, I have a minor family emergency and I'm going to need to stop the show early. I hope you have a wonderful week. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and check out my video on Tuesday, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye.